Guys, it's Akinia here. Welcome back to the channel. So we are restarting my cash budgeting, cash stuffing journey. However, this time I'm going to do it without any actual cash, but I've changed up my system a little bit because there's some priorities that I really want to save for, and there's some things that I really don't care about anymore. So what we're going to do is I have a couple of big binders. Some of my most important things are going to be in these binders. So I have my bills binder where I'm going to be trying to save for a month ahead. And I've got all of my monthly bills, including my groceries in there. And then that is we're going to try and do the $100 100 envelope challenge when we're going through and doing these. So that's going to have a set amount per fortnight. And then I've also got my future folder, which I'm doing automatic bank transfers for my job is going into a lot of these savings funds. So we are just going to be putting in the equivalent money into each of these little sections so that I've got kind of a physical thing that I can touch with my hands to work out how much I've got. So I think we'll usually do these like one each week, I think is how we're going to go. But this week for the bills binder, we're going to put in double the amount that we're going to usually put in because I have some extra money sitting there. So this is going to be a weekly, everything gets the same amount each week. So hopefully it doesn't get too boring, but it might. We'll have to see how we go. We've got here $300. The way that this is going to work is every week I'll put in a certain amount to each of these. It's slightly different each one. But when I finish the union fees, which is going to be the first one because I only need $90 for that, then that extra $10 that usually will go into this one is going to go into this one. And when this one's done, then all of the money from that's going to go in this. So it's kind of like a debt snowball, but a month ahead snowball, if that makes sense. Let me just get something to put this on. There we go. Okay, so we are going to get started. So this is my $300. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, and then 300. All right, so we're going to start with union. So the union fee is usually going to get, where is my pen? Is usually going to get $10 a week, but we're going to be doing double, as I said. And today is the 21st. So I don't know what's right in the category section, but this is going to be getting $20 for a total of $20. So that's going to take 7 more fortnights to get that done. So this is going to be a slow progress, but by the end of this, hopefully I will have enough money in here, which is about $4,000, to be able to then be 1 month ahead on all of my bills. That is the goal. Subscriptions, my aim is to have $100 for the month. So we're going to be putting $10 a month into this one for 10 fortnights. Sorry, $10 a fortnight for 10 fortnights. Subs plus 20 for a total of $20. Lovely. So that's 20 into there. This is when it starts getting up a bit more expensive. So this is insurance is going to cost $200 per month, and that's my home insurance, contents insurance, and health insurance. I don't have car insurance that I have to pay for because it's part of my, what is it, my car? I'm leasing my car, and it's included in the fee to lease my car, if that makes sense, which that ends in 2027, so I'm not having to worry about that for quite a while. That's $20 into insurance. Lovely. The Apple one is like all of my things that, like subscriptions that go through Apple, like my Apple Music and stuff like that, but it's also my phone and my internet bill because I didn't have a category with an envelope for that, so we're just going to make do. No, it's 2103. So we're plussing 20 to that. So again, these ones are going to take a lot longer. So if I just put $10 a fortnight into this, it's going to take me 25 fortnights. But hopefully once we start getting rid of some of the other ones, then we can start adding more to these and it will finish a lot quicker. All right, utilities is my water, electric, and like my council rates, I think is what that is. So that's approximately $320 a month. So I'm going to be adding $20 a fortnight to that. And that should take about 16 fortnights if I don't add any extras. Body Corporate, that is increasingly expensive. It is about $400 a month. I pay it $200 per fortnight, which is annoying. I hate paying it. And they keep giving me special levies, like they keep not budgeting enough, and then we have to pay an extra like $500 a month just randomly, and it's really irritating. So that's $40 going to that, and that'll take about 20 fortnights. Household, this is like my groceries, yeah, pretty much just groceries, coffee, food, takeout, all of that stuff. So that's, I'm budgeting $640 for that. And I'm doing $20 a fortnight, which will take like 32 fortnights or something ridiculous. But it's fine, we'll get there. So then there's now $40 in there. Lovely. And lastly, in our home, this is my mortgage, which my interest rate this week is going from 1.99%, which I was on a fixed rate for 1.99 for 5 years. That finishes next week, and it's going to go from 500 and something to almost 1,000. So not super happy about that, but gonna be searching around for other mortgage providers. So that's going to be $50 a fortnight, which would take 20 fortnights, I think. Nope, 40 fortnights, which is a very long time. So hopefully as we start going through this and we start finishing some of the front ones, this will only take 7 more fortnights, and then those are going to go into these to get these done quicker, and then we're going to end up with just having to do the home one, which I don't know if I did that in a good order, but I figured smallest to largest made sense. And this is the 100 envelope challenge. It's from one of Budget by Ira's saving challenge books. This is going to do 5,050, I think it is. So we're just going to slowly go through this. And today we have 300 to color in. So let's do, I want nice and easy numbers, I think. I also want to color in similar colors. So we're going to do 100. We're going to do 92. And is there an 8? There is an 8. So let's do that. Okay, so that's 200. And then we need another 100. So we could do 84 and 16. Is that right? Yeah. So 84 and then 16. So that should be 300. So, oh, I need to color better. Each fortnight we will do this, and we will gradually get to the point that we have all of these completed, or most of them completed, and that will be pretty much our funds done. All right, so that is our 100 envelope month ahead bills challenge folder. I think the goal is once we've done all of this, we'll just keep going and try and do a second month ahead. There's a thing on the back here that we can also fill out, which we probably will need to do. So that is my new bills file folder, which will be my month ahead. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you would like to see in terms of making this more interesting, because like I said, it will be the exact same money each fortnight for each of these. So I don't really know what you'd like to see, but let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.